What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. Today we are watching... What the fuck's this movie called? Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. That's kind of a tongue twister, I'm not gonna lie. I already forgot what the name of the movie was called, because I've heard the name of it so many times, but like, it feels like a tongue twister. I don't know, whatever, it doesn't matter. I don't know what this movie's about. I have just heard that it is a touching movie. I think it's kind of emotional. And Jim Carrey is in it, and he gives a great performance. That's all I know. That's the height of the information of what I have on this movie. Jim Carrey's in it, great performance, great movie, very touching, very emotional. So I'm very excited to watch it. It's been on my list of things to watch for a very long time. Never got a chance to watch it. Let's fucking do it, you know what I'm saying? But we're just gonna get right into this. In case you don't know, full reactions, early access on Patreon. Make sure you check that out, link below. Subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Again, let's watch this movie. Bro, that score is already so sad. This is not looking good for my emotions. Oh. What the fuck, dude? Oh, that's messed up. I love how he just wrote thank you. That's so, like, that's such like a someone who's overly polite thing to do, you know?
Today is a holiday invented by greeting card companies.
Is it Valentine's Day? A holiday invented by greeting card companies. That's funny.
Pages ripped out. Don't remember doing that. It appears this is my first entry in 2 years.
Don't remember doing it. Is it memory issues? Or is he like a drunk? Rip the shit out without realizing. This is a beautiful opening, if I'm being honest. Like, it's very melancholy, but like also really calming.
If only I could meet someone new. I guess my chances of that happening are somewhat diminished, seeing that I'm incapable of making eye contact with a woman I don't know.
Relatable. For the tone I'm getting from this movie, I already feel like Jim Carrey is like the perfect casting for this guy. I feel like Jim Carrey as an individual is someone who is so adept at hiding true pain. Is she reciprocating, or does she feel weirded out? Oh, she waved. Oh, maybe she's reciprocating? That's cute.
What might?
It changes a lot, the color. That's why you might not recognize me. It's called Blue Ruin.
Right.
The color. Snappy name, huh?
I like it.
Bro, he's so awkward. Although this is cute.
Someone's got that job. Agent Orange. I came up with that one.
Tarantino came up with that one. Okay.
Sorry. I was just trying to be nice.
Oh, that was such a good touch. You see how his hand was like trembling when he touched his mouth? Because he was so nervous? That was a good touch.
I don't know any jokes about your name.
Huckleberry Hound.
I don't know what that means.
I'm a vindictive little bitch, truth be told.
Gee, I wouldn't think that about you.
Why would you think that about me?
I don't know. Just...
Oh!
I'm writing...
I'm sorry. Okay.
No.
Sure. No, that's okay.
I just have... You know, this is...
Okay.
Oh, hey.
Take care then.
Jesus.
Lord have mercy. That was one hell of an interaction. But that's that, like... You know, when you're so closed off and afraid of being hurt because it hurts to care. So he just decided to kind of reject it.
I have lots of drinks and I could,
Of course you have lots of drinks.
Never mind.
You're making that Irish
Sorry,
coffee
that's stupid.
earlier.
I'm embarrassed now. Oh, good night, Joel.
He's just so much of like a pushover, you know? He's just so socially awkward. And she is very sporadic and straightforward. But that's kind of a good mix, right? In a lot of relationships, it's kind of that how it tends to be. One's quieter, one's louder, one's shyer, one's more extroverted, you know? It's just kind of how it goes in.
I would like it.
Yes.
Wish me a happy Valentine's Day when you call. That'd be nice.
That's so cute, man. It's just so, like, it's so blissfully painful to watch him, like, recluse and, like, you know, shy away from the attention from her, because you know how badly he truly wants it, but he's probably been, like, I don't know, so, like, sad and closed off for so long, he doesn't really know how to accept that kind of attention anymore. Like, you can even tell now, just by all the nervous fluttering, how badly he really wants it, but, like, just constantly second-guessing.
Come on, come on, come on.
So beautiful.
Isn't it?
You know, weirdly enough, how their characters are written, it really feels like two different perspectives on, like, the same thing. Like say someone had, like, a death sentence for life, how would people respond? I feel like they're both, like, the opposite ends of the spectrum of how someone would respond to that information. One says, I want to live my life to the fullest and try and take advantage of every possible situation. The other one just secludes into solitude because he's too afraid of life at that point. That's such a beautiful shot, dude.
No, any.
Like, with the crack in the ice beside them.
Show me which
That's
one's
gorgeous.
your nipple.
Is that Elijah Wood?
Yes? Can I help you?
What? What are you doing here? This guy's in this movie? I didn't know that. Fucking Frodo. Will you wear wigs?
Will you wear wigs?
Maybe.
When will you wear wigs?
Is he her boyfriend or brother? What the fuck was that? What the hell was that about? Is he a stalker of her? That was weird, dude. I don't know what that was about. What happened? Do we have a time skip? What the fuck just happened? Oh, he definitely got something. Some kind of life-altering information has definitely happened upon him.
That's him.
Oh no, what's happening? Oh no. What is this? What is this? Why are they following him? Oh, they have keys to his place.
Only get Valentine's Day cards from my mom. How pathetic is that?
What is happening, dog? Okay, so it's definitely something to do with his brain.
She's there with this guy.
Oh.
This really young guy.
Oh.
And she looks at me like she doesn't even know who I am.
What?
Can I help you find something, sir?
What?
What you doing here, baby?
So she has a memory issue? So she had an illness? And then he was taking meds to help himself through that? Oh god, that's so, oh dude, that was beautiful. Visually speaking, that was gorgeous. Holy shit.
Seem desperate.
Joel, why don't you just see this as a sign? Make a clean break. Right?
So they were together a year? Then either she cheated on him or she had some memory relapse or something?
Okay.
Clinda has had Joel Barish erased from her memory?
What is it?
I don't know.
What? What? Why? Oh, so she doesn't have memory problems? He was erased from her memory? Why and how? And by who? I know by this company, but like, who made Clementine go there? Or did Clementine herself voluntarily go there? What the fuck is happening, man?
Sorry, I was just...
Oh.
Your doctor.
Oh. Those are the guys that were stalking Joel. And they also broke into his house. Why'd they go into his house? For what? What'd they need to grab? Any, like, memorabilia that could remind him of Clementine? Like, what is this?
Books she may have bought you. CDs you may have bought together. Journal entries.
Oh! That's why I said he doesn't remember ripping out the pages. Is this all in the past, dude? All of this is in the past leading up to the fucking beginning altercation, right? Like when he was on the beach and he was like, I don't even remember ripping these out. He just ripped them out. And when those guys broke into his house, we just see them now working here. So like, we've like jumped time basically. This is before, I think. At least that's what it feels like.
Sorry, Miss Finnegan. You can't have the procedure done 3 times in 1 night.
3 times? God damn. Bro, learn to live life.
But I went and I met Clementine.
Yeah, bro, what? Because that is not how we saw them meet. So the beginning of this movie is the second time they met. Right?
What we're doing here, Mr. Barish, is actually creating a map of your brain.
Okay, let's get started. If we
Yeah, and that's why he had the mark right there. It was the mark from this. Yeah, so we're in the past right now. I did not expect to jump back and forth in a timeline.
There's so many wires. Does that help?
Are you sure you set that thing up properly? How's that?
How are you today, Mr. Bennett?
We're currently like walking through the memories being erased while we're inside his head. That's so cool. A little bit confusing, but very cool. This is like how he's feeling emotionally. But it's all the procedure in his head.
It's 3 o'clock.
I kind of, sort of wrecked your car.
Ah. That's why his door was completely messed up at the beginning. And why he put the thank you note on the card beside him. Because he didn't know how it actually happened.
Did she fuck someone tonight?
Now, see, Clem, I assume you fucked someone tonight. Isn't that how you get people to like you?
Damn. Okay. Well, things are being put into perspective. I understand why things went the way they did. Yikes, she opened the driver's side door directly into a fire hydrant? Lord have mercy.
Look at it out here! It's all falling apart! I'm erasing you and I'm happy!
Wow.
You did it to me first! I can't believe you did this to me!
That's so sad. But it's so funny how, like, they had a whole year together and a horrible relationship, and they both erase each other from their minds, and then they happen to meet each other again and start talking again. That's awesome.
What? She was unconscious, man. Well, she was
Clementine? Oh no.
Stole a pair of her panties as well.
Oh, Christ almighty, dude. You're a degenerate.
After we did her, I kind of went to where she works and asked her out.
Was he the guy when she was saying, like, baby at the library? Was it him? I don't recall seeing the face. That's why they blurred the face, or they covered the face. When he leaned in for the kiss, they had, like, a bunch of books covering his face. It was definitely his character. Okay. Wow, that's insane.
What's wrong? Patrick! You stole a girl's panties.
But that means they already broke up. So it doesn't matter. Because the beginning of the movie takes place after this little relationship with Elijah Wood's character, right?
Love, hope, believe.
I'm fucking crawling out of my skin. I left you at the flea market.
Wow. Damn. This does not look like a good relationship, bro. I'ma be real with you.
You're not ready.
Clem, do you really think you could take care of a kid?
What?
Yeah, that was kind of hurtful the way you said that. Yikes. Word that better. Word that better, dog.
How lucky you are I'm interested in you. I don't even know where I am. Maybe I should end it right here. Leave you at the flea market with stupid jewelry.
Bro, this movie started so cute. We are in the depths of the most toxic relationship right now. Lord have mercy.
You don't trust me?
Constantly talking isn't necessarily communicating.
Not wrong.
I don't do that.
I see why Joel never opens his mouth. Bro says horrendous things.
Hey, would you do me a favor and clean the goddamn hair off the soap when you're done in the shower?
Yeah.
It's really
Oh, yeah. Gross.
gross.
Does she enjoy going in public just to start shit? Like, why would you bring up talking about a child in, like, the middle of the street walking and then have a screaming match about it? Or, like, go to a public restaurant and then also just air out dirty laundry? Like, what? What's the point of this?
Where's the self-help section?
Where's the self-help section?
Hello? Yeah, what's up?
What the fuck is going on?
Look, you and me on the Charles River. I could die right now, Clem.
So she does have certain memories that haven't fully erased. Oh shit.
It's gorgeous.
You like it?
Yeah, it's just my taste, really. God, I've never gone out with a guy who bought me a piece of jewelry I liked.
'Cause Joel bought it! I'm trying to place where we are in the timeline, dude. Like, when they were on the ice. So when they went on the ice, that was at the beginning of their first real relation, and not at the beginning of their second relation, I guess. That's why she has remnants of that memory in her diary, and that's why she wants to go there.
Can you hear me? I don't want this anymore. I want to call it off.
What are these two goddamn knuckleheads doing?
Christ, it's still her underwear.
I could die right now, Clem. I'm
Wow.
just happy.
Is this real? Is he actually doing that? That's the most villainous shit I've ever heard of anybody ever doing. What? Bro erased his memory, stole his shit, and then tried to steal his woman with his own shit. That's crazy.
Does it make you happy if I try?
Yeah.
I'll try really hard. Here we go. That was a great idea. Here. Okay. All right, working like gangbusters. Oh my goodness.
No shot. I was gonna say fall or kill yourself, because that's how you wake up from a dream. How did that work? What? What? I can't believe that worked.
You take me somewhere else. Somewhere where I don't belong. And we hide there till morning.
A fake memory. Hiding a fake memory. Would that actually work? I feel like it wouldn't, but for this movie, maybe it will. But we were at the beginning of the movie. They know that they didn't remember each other. Maybe they had very small ideas of each other. Like Inception, where there was just a tiny seed of an idea before it grew. And that's why she was so infatuated with him and decided to talk to him at the very beginning. And why he kept, you know, drawing her. Like there was just a really tiny, very tiny memory that was hidden and locked away. Then what if it erases these memories from his childhood instead of the memories of Clementine?
God, I love this kitchen.
Thank you so much.
She's not looking at me. She's busy. She's not looking at me. You know what?
That was such a funny shot. I love the perspective shift. Like, you can tell he's probably like 30 feet away from the table. Maybe not, or it's like two separate cameras overlaid over top of each other. It's so funny.
Joel, look at me. Look.
I love how they definitely
remember me in the
created like a
morning?
super large set to film this whole scene, you know?
I think it's important for my job to understand the inner workings of the work that we do. Well, not that I do, but the work that is done by people.
Can you stop talking? Dude, everything is a shit show right now. Everything is an absolute shit show. If Howard created this technology, would he not be like the richest man alive? Like, there's no way you create something like this and it's like dingy shit like this. Like, absolutely no way. You'd have like billion-dollar facilities, no? That singular tear that went down his face. That's so sad.
Okay, we're back in.
Wow. That was beautiful to watch, Howard, like a surgeon or a concert pianist or something.
Please stop brown-nosing him, motherfucker. Please and thank you. Hella annoying.
That's strange.
Bro doesn't even
Memory
remember
of
his
the
own
bar
imaginations now?
Hide me under humiliation.
Humiliation.
Or the one thing he never wants to tell anyone?
Humiliation. Humiliation.
Joel.
Humiliation. Horrible secret places to
Joel, honey, I have a surprise. I just. Oh, you know what, honey? I'm just gonna ask you in the morning.
Oh my god. Bro drew a demonic pair of titties, jerked off to it, and got caught? Nah, you couldn't waterboard that information out of me, bro. No shot. No shot. Oh, Jesus Christ, bro. I love when they splice in the adult actors to do it. It's so much funnier.
Hang of this, I still don't understand it. But I'm finding him quickly enough.
Wow. It's crazy watching this, how he consented to this when he was conscious and awake, and then now, you know, like while he's going through it, he hates it and doesn't want to do it. And just watching him struggle to try and stop it from happening is insane.
All right. We'll do it one more time.
One more. One more, then I get to go.
Okay.
Why do they like suffocating each other? What the fuck? Autoerotic asphyxiation? That's what that is? Okay. A little bit weird, but you know, whatever. I guess I don't kink shame, I suppose. You do you. Whatever gets your rocks off.
Our house.
But I love, dude, like the differences as well. Like the first half of the memory erasure was when he was like going through so much emotional turmoil and he like wanted to forget. So we just saw all the horrible things and how toxic the relationship is. And the entire second half is him like fighting to save the relationship or the memory of it. And we just see nothing but beautiful memories between these two. And it's actually so wholesome.
I like watching you work, Howard.
Woman, if you don't get your fucking talon of a nose out of his rectal cavity, I swear to God.
Looks like you have everything under control here.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then this guy just feels like, what, emasculated? By Howard, the 65-year-old man stealing his woman.
The work you do, Howard. I don't mean to be so familiar.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm happy to hear.
That was sexual assault, dog.
I've loved you for a very long time. I shouldn't have said that.
Oh.
What the fuck is going on? What's happening here? What's happening here? They're fucking kissing more. What is this? Oh, bad time. Bad time. Bad time. Very bad time. Oh. Oh! Oh!
Thanks, dude.
Oh my God. Oh, okay. You know, you know, I'm trying to run away from this movie. I can't move any further.
You can have him. You did.
No! No! No fucking shot! Yo! He erased her memory? No fucking shot! Oh my God.
We have a history.
I'm sorry. You wanted the procedure. You...
Oh my fucking god. That was a lot to take in.
Let me give you a lift home.
Did he know? Oh, he must have known, right? No shot he doesn't know. Oh, bro, what the Bro, that's so messed up. I cannot believe what just happened.
If we could just give it another go-round.
Remember me. Try your best.
Yeah, so like, I don't think this memory eraser technique works completely, because both him and Clementine had remnants of the memories, and this character, Kristen Dunn's character, she clearly had certain understandings of the memories too, because she felt drawn to Howard. So like, I don't know if this memory technique actually works that well. Like, it works really well, but not completely, clearly. And either it's because the person who voluntarily decided to take away their memories regretted it halfway through and is doing what Joel is doing, or simply because the actual technology doesn't work that well.
So, no jokes about my name.
Wow, she did that both times. And he knew! And he knew the first time! And that's why he didn't know the second time, because it erased the memory. Bro, what? No shot. How come he didn't remember that the second time? Those memories weren't erased, right? If he had a doll as a kid and he really liked it, then how were those memories erased? How didn't he remember?
Enjoy it.
Enjoy it while it lasts? Damn. Kind of what I said at the beginning of someone who has like a illness that's terminal and the two different perspectives on life. It's kind of like his arc of this. He started really like secluded, and now he's more living it to the fullest, even though it's not it was reality, but it's not reality now. He's just reliving the memories and trying to enjoy them while they last. Living in the present, quote unquote.
Was it something I said?
You said so go. With such disdain, you know?
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Damn. That's sad.
Bye, Joel.
I love you.
Maybe in Montauk.
Well, that's why he got on the train to Montauk at the very beginning. For no fucking reason. He's like, I'm not impulsive. I don't know what made me do it. This is what made him do it. That one little seed that happened to continue on living. And that's where Patrick, right? That's where he showed up. I was asking if he remembered anything. Oh, and he's asking because he wasn't there the whole night. Right.
I had a really nice time last night.
Nice.
I had the best fucking night of my entire fucking life last night.
Oh no, don't fucking ruin.
He's boring.
Oh!
Enough reason to erase someone?
Oh!
I've been thinking lately how I was before and how I am now, and it's like he changed me. I feel like I'm always pissy now. I don't like myself anymore. I don't like myself anymore. I can't stand to even look at him. That pathetic, wimpy, apologetic smile, that sort of wounded puppy shit he does, you know?
Bro, we could have had such a nice ending. Why would you do this to me? We could have had such a nice, sweet ending, bro. Oh, now we're at the beginning where he's fucking crying and he throws the tape out of the window and his hand was shaking. Ah,
Hi. Library.
Hi.
Made me look skinny.
I think she's so desperate and insecure that she'll sooner or later go around and fucking everybody.
I don't do that.
You will think of things. things. And I'll get bored with you and feel trapped because that's what happens with me.
Okay.
Dude, I'm like a mix of emotions right now, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I am all over the place. That's how it ends. Wow. Wow, that was so not what I was expecting from this movie. That was fantastic, though. That was genuinely amazing, but holy Lord have mercy. Man, I mean, to start off with, I did really like the movie. A lot. I did genuinely enjoy that. That was a beautiful movie. It was not at all what I was expecting. Like, at times, it was almost like a psychological thriller, even. Like, there was so many mind games and, like, back and forth in the timeline and all kinds of different things happening that I was not expecting. I was just expecting an emotional movie between two people. But it's not... I mean, it is what I got, but with a lot of extra steps that I wasn't prepared for. But I think it makes it, you know, even more beautiful. And in all honesty, I think at the end, I think having after heard everything their former selves said about each other, I actually think their relationship stands a much better chance of going on. You know what I mean? I think it has a much better chance of continuing in comparison to the first time. Because you meet for the first time, and they think they have no information about each other, but in reality, they both have a tremendous amount, and all they've heard is the horrendous shit that they've said about one another. And I just love at the end how they both, like, just accept that. They're like, doesn't matter. Like, let's just experience it first. Before we leave, before this ends whatever possible way, before we end up feeling however we feel, let's just experience it and see how it goes. I love that. And I think that's so much more of a healthy way of going into this relationship. So I feel like they might stand a better chance now than they did prior. Honestly, I feel like that's the tagline of this movie, is don't run away from your problems. I really feel like that is the, like, thesis statement of this movie, because that's truly kind of what everybody in this movie did. That's kind of what the whole erasing memory technology is you can't accept what has happened in your life. You want to forget something. The point is not to forget it, it is to understand it, it is to learn from it, and it is to potentially not repeat it if it's a mistake you don't want to repeat. But, like, you know, the mistakes you make and the memories you have are what form you as a person. It's what makes you who you are. And if you continuously take away your own memories, you're not even you anymore. Because you can be just a husk of an individual. You can be that just physical form, but if you take away the memories, you're not even you. Right? You have this name, you have this identity. Your identity is your memories. If you take away all your memories, you are not the same individual. You may have the same physical appearance, you may even have the same name, but you are no longer you. Your memories are what make up who you are. And taking away your memories is no small thing. That's why Alzheimer's and dementia are such terrible diseases, because you watch this individual who you once knew slowly drift away. They're no longer that individual you once knew. You are no longer the individual that they once knew. They don't even recognize you anymore, right? You know, mothers and fathers forget their children, and their children have to sit there and watch their mom and dad forget who they are. It's terrifying. It's a horrible disease, but, like, that's how important memories are. Memories are who you are, and taking them away from you is not a good thing. I'm gonna be real with you. It's not a good idea at all. And I feel like this movie really showed why it's not a good idea. But, like, I really think if, like, the people in this movie, like, even with, I think her name was Mary, right? Is that her name? Yeah, Mary, who, you know, fell in love with Howard, and they decided to erase the memories. Like, at that point, it's better to just be sad. Move on. Leave the job. Go work somewhere else. Move on with life. Try your best to move on. Because, you know, go to therapy, dog. Talk about it. Like, that's genuinely the healthy thing to do. The healthy thing to do is not to run away from your issues, which is what every character in this movie did, right? Even Joel, like, you know, even when they were fighting and bickering, every time he's like, I don't want to talk about it. The only way to get through your problems is to talk about it. That's how you accept what goes on. That's how you get through what's going on. You must talk about it to whoever. You have to say what's inside and get it off your chest. That's why she's like, she said that he's just, a closed book. He doesn't tell her anything. She's an open book, let's say. And, he says, talking constantly isn't actually communicating. And she gets mad that he says that. But they're both right. He is not communicating at all, but he just is silent. She talks all the time, but she is also not communicating at all. Talking about regular bullshit, if you have no emotion, if you don't really give a shit about what you're talking about, it's meaningless. Right? Joel doesn't want to say what he truly thinks. He keeps it in. She also is not saying what she truly thinks either. She decided to say what she truly thought when she was about to get her memory erased. He said what he truly thought when he was about to get his memory erased. The time to say what you truly think is at all times. That's the healthy way to do it. Because at least if you're on level playing fields, if you're honest with each other, that's how you move forward. If you continuously lie to each other, keep it bottled up, the resentment only builds, your feelings and emotions get stronger and stronger. The feelings of resentment, the anger, every little thing. That's what she was like, I was pissy all the time. You know why you're pissy all the time? You're not saying what you mean. He's the same. That's why he was all pissy all the time. And every little thing she did pissed him off, and he would just, it blows up. They have big, huge fights. It's because 24/7, they don't say what they mean. They think it, and they don't say it. You have to communicate. You have to say it. That's how you That's how you go through these things in a healthy manner. Is to actually say it. Let it out. Don't bottle it in. There's a reason this is a very common and understandable idea, because it is actually the healthy way to go about doing this. Do not bottle it up. Don't keep it in. Just say it. It's okay. That's how you gotta do it. Also, I think watching the movie again for a second time is gonna be awesome. I think viewing it again is gonna be so cool, because then you know that the beginning of the movie is not their first time meeting, it's their second time meeting. And so it's gonna feel very different. But I think it is really true though, that I don't think the memory technology works. It works to like a 98%, but it doesn't work 100% because it doesn't erase the feeling, Like, there was just something intangible that she felt about those experiences that couldn't be erased. There was something intangible that Joel felt, something intangible that Mary felt. Like, there is something there that just can't be erased. And it plays through because all of these characters still kind of remember. Very, very small, very, very small amount, but just enough that it throws them down the path again, So it's not 100% certainty. And the fact that they can go through all of this again, it's like, are you sure you really want this? Instead of just living with the memories, good or bad, are you sure you want to take them away? Not even fully take them away, Is it really what you want? Also, gotta say it, Jim Carrey, fantastic performance. Man was phenomenal. Phenomenal. Beautiful performance. He played that, like, awkward, shy demeanor really well, but also with, like, this bottled up pain, bottled up rage, the quote-unquote nice, relatable guy. He's socially awkward, but he's good at heart, blah, 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 blah. You get the idea, but, like, he played it really, really well. But so did Kate Winslet. I think she did really well also. She did a beautiful job. There was some, a lot of people that were just, I was not expecting to see, like Mark Ruffalo. And even the brother who played Howard, I've seen him in a bunch of stuff too. And then, Kirsten Dunst and Elijah Wood, like, there was just some random people that I did not expect to see that just popped up, which is great. Love the cast. They all did a really good job. When he was trying to hide Clementine in other memories, like hallucinations, fake memories, real memories, he went to things he was humiliated about, he went to his childhood. That's where I was like, would this accidentally erase his childhood memories? Because, like, now the memory they're trying to erase is hidden in another memory. How do they only erase her from the memory and not the rest of it? There's no way this technology can be that pinpoint, because there's just so much gray area up there. It's unbelievably difficult to try and pinpoint, the specific memory, let's say, because of how hard it is to read, like, the synapses and stuff and the neurons firing when memories are happening. There's just next to no way of really dissecting it. So I was like, does it take away the memories from childhood? But then, like, when she did the joke, like, no jokes about my name, and she sang the song, and he didn't know the song on their first meeting. But on the first time they met, he did know the song, and he said it was from my childhood. So, like, did the memory thing erase his childhood memories? Or is, like, Clementine as an individual have such a strong hold on him as a person that erasing her even erased his memories of other things, because just the idea of her is so latched on to everything else. You know what I mean? Like, when you hear a song and you think of a certain memory, you think of a certain person, you think of a certain setting, a certain thing. If you erased that thing, would you also erase the song? Because that song is so intertwined with that memory. Is that how it works instead? So not that it erased his childhood memory, but that he relates that memory with her so much that now that she's gone, the memory is gone, that kind of thing. It was really sad and bittersweet, you know? It had its moments of humor. I think it balanced the tone really well of having certain things kind of funny or like a little bit lighthearted while having everything else just be so incredibly dark and sad. But I think it balanced the tone really well, if I'm being honest. And I liked the quotes it decided to use from Alexander Pope and Friedrich Nietzsche. I think the quotes are quite nice. And I really love how, you know, Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind is actually the quote. I like how that works out. That's a beautiful touch to integrate it into the movie. Although I will say, I don't think it's just completely sad or dark. I think it's melancholy. I think it's beautiful. I think it has this sense of tranquility to it. Or this, like, it's just very seldom, but it's also very quiet and very peaceful. I think it has a lot of things going for it. It's not just a one thing movie. It's not a what type movie. And it gave me so many emotions, man. A very wide range, big variety. Didn't know what to expect, and it just put me through the ringer, if I'm being honest. Also, I think, like, especially when she says it, when he goes up to her and she's like, listen, I'm not here to save you. I'm not here to make your life better. I'm a fucked up individual who just wants some peace of mind. And I think the truth is, both of them are fucked up individuals who do need their own peace of mind, but I think the main idea is not, like, necessarily about Joel and Clementine. They're like the two blueprints of these characters, and it's back to what I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted. But I was saying that I feel like they're not, well, they are their own characters, but I feel like they're also like this blueprint of two individuals who seek validation from someone else instead of finding it in themselves. It's that whole idea of you can't love someone, you know, you can't be 70% and find someone else to love you the extra 30% to fulfill you to 100. You need to love yourself 100% and then love somebody else. You can't have someone else try and fill the void in your life because it'll end up being unhealthy. You gotta be at 100%. They have to be at 100%, and then you have to try and give yourselves the love. It's not that, you know, I'm 70, they're 30, I'm 40, they're 60, and together we make 100. No. It's not the healthy way of doing it, and I feel like this kind of represents what that is. You know, using someone else as your scapegoat for life to give you purpose, to give you meaning, to give you happiness. You should be able to find that in your life without someone else giving it for you. You need to have that within yourself first before you can truly try and do it with someone else, if I'm being honest. And I feel like this is the perfect representation of that. You can't find someone else to fill your gaps, you have to fill them in first. And then I think the ending of the movie is the perfect way of enunciating my point of how important memories are and how important they are to learn from your mistakes. Because now that I think they both heard what they've said about each other, I think hopefully it makes Joel open up more and say how he truly feels. It makes Clementine open up more and say how she truly feels. And for that reason, they'll both be stronger for it, because there won't be any building resentment. There won't be any out of left field comments or where he says this horrible thing and then she loses it. You know, she comes home drunk and destroys his car and blah, 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 blah. Like, none of that will happen because there's no pent up frustration. There's no built up anger. Bro, if I get interrupted one more time, y'all are gonna see Mr. Not Nice Guy. Let me tell you. I don't even remember what I was saying no more. But you get the idea. Whatever. You'll be able to understand what I'm saying. Don't worry. I believe in you. You're smart. Yeah. Fantastic movie. Beautiful. Loved it. Way more intense and intricate than I thought it would be. Very emotional, but raising a lot of good ideas. Very much about the human condition. Less about the psychological aspects, more about humanity. Who you are as a person, what makes your identity, how people mesh. How people should mesh, etc. But I really loved it. I thought that was great. Didn't expect it to be like that, but I loved it. Fantastic. So that's about it for me. Leave a like, subscribe, tell me what you thought, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace. Hey guys, thank you all for watching that recent video, and I just want to give a special shout out to Oko Canutilla. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm really sorry if I'm not, but just want to give a special shout out to you. You've been subscribed to my tier 1 on Patreon for a while now, and I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for the support. Love you guys.